Hello everybody, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well today. In the last episode, we got the nano camo, we saw Costanza PI, and we were not sure if those were gunshots or not, but in this episode, let's start with reading some of the nano camo that we got gifted from our mother unit. Let's see. Excuse me, the pollen is still abundant. About. Nano Camo is a company founded in 2068 and a pioneer of the nanomachine fabric capable of real-time texture swap meant for military use. We bring our products to the general public at the most affordable prices. I don't believe that. The mascot. Kimotan is our mascot. She's designed by a veteran character designer from the Sukiban Games, Kirin 51. Birthday, the 1st of, or January 24th. Her measurements and likes Musashi Battleship tactical fashion. And peach cake. Okay. That was so important. What do we... Oh, God. What a way to start. We completely crashed out. That's completely fine. I don't see anything running crazy in the background. Give me one moment. Not sure what happened there. The Nano Camo app just completely broke everything. So we're going to just ignore that for now. Anyway, let's go to Danger U and see what all of this hubbub is about. Apollo Bank is getting attacked, and no one is reporting in on it. Are you actually surprised? Consider the nature of their threats. It's clear that Kinsey doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Kinsey to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, LOL. Let's wait for more info. This thread's closed. Alright. Alright. Oh, wow. This one's about streaming, Chan. Okay. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was in the Valhalla bar last night. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but man, is she full of herself. Don't care. I'm going next week and to ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask somebody out. Is she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender has been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words. LOL. I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there. Like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True, still it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff in this fucking city, haha. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking a rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. This thread is closed. Sorry about that. Here we are. Let's see. I just need to get some water. A White Knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here anyway. Here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk, and when I'm finally out of there, a group of 3 White Knights stopped me and started asking me for my ID. And also wanted to see my bag and check and see if I wasn't a scalper, and once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID. Just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? There's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense, and because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. I of course refused, but they'd lose their patience. and one of them hit me right in my temple with his gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man, I hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. Wow. If that is not an insight. Anyway. It's almost like this is the real news. I hate it. Anyway. Pollution to reach historic levels. Anyway. Remember what I was just saying about how this is very much a parallel. Anyway. I've got my snacks. I've got my water. I completely forgot about my intro. Oh my goodness, it's Mech and we're back with more Valhalla. I was so worked up because I had completely forgot to save and had to work our way back up here, and then it crashed on me and it's got me all jumbled up. Anyway, all over the place. Even though most countries in the world have adopted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitz City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep its costs low with its profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. I'm hiccuping, excuse me. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from the lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. The Augmented Eye is being attacked. AE staff, hi everyone. There's another rabbit there. Hi everyone, we take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose that the recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized, who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we will be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit, just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, AE staff. Alarms rise that the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Valhalla? Who is this by? Just the AE staff in general. This is Valhalla again. Okay, hijacked screens at the downtown Casanova announced what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by external network attack. Oh my goodness. We might be dealing with a dual threat here. CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE the bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. We've read these. Great. And let's see. My favorite shirt. We got our fan, which is hanging out right here. I hope Say is alright. Yeah, you and me both, man. We got our little plant, our computer, games, beers and tea, our favorite shirt, and our favorite poster. Alright, I'm gonna save just because why not? And let's go to work. We've already had such a crazy time. Okay. Good evening.
Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something.
Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink.
You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now.
They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford not to come with the bar closing soon.
I wonder if any bar had used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen.
Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway.
What did you say?
Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet?
No, I wouldn't worry too much about him, though.
If you say so. That girl's still here?
Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully, I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me?
Actually, yes. I mind. I mind a lot. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place.
Sorry about that.
Hey, young lady. Sleep for another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Mumble, mumble. Oh my god, that was so fucking loud. Jesus.
Where am I? Oh, right, yawn. The shoddy down bar. Well, let's see. All of my gear is in place. And neither my pants or my panties or shirt bra has been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning.
How do I premium? Good morning. Anyway, I'm glad you're still here. Okay.
Evening. Oh, well, it's the best night or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night.
I missed your translation. Oh my god. These people.
You're so nice, flat bartender. Marry me, Streamy Tron. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye.
Good riddance.
Hello, guys and girls. So Streaming Chan's back in action with their batteries reloaded. To the moon and it burns.
I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible back into the world.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle?
A bottle of absinthe. I had it home. You just casually have that? Okay. I went to have it appraised, but the guy said it's not without a label. Ah, there's not much value to it. I see. It's still a nice bottle of absinthe, though.
I see. Are you gonna serve it today?
It looks like the absinthe can be detected by the station's database, so it's not counterfeit. I'll serve it only if the customer asks for it.
Sounds good.
Want me to serve you a glass of it?
I'll pass. Absinthe's not my kind of thing. Well then, I'll be in my office. Careful with that thing.
Alright. Okay then. Alrighty, time to mix. Jesus Christ. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. Anyway, no one here to retort. I bought the fan. I'm supposed to be able to focus today. Just so lonely without Gil here. I hope the relentlessness in the streets doesn't lead to a dangerous or weird types coming in here. Speaking of which, a brain in a jar.
Good evening.
Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you?
I'll have a green fairy.
A green fairy?
Blue fairy. I'm sorry the absent bottle distracted me.
I do not know what to give a brain in a jar for a voice. I'm assuming it's like a robot text to speak to me. We'll try something like that, I guess. This brain wants a blue fairy. They know what they like. Green. Optional caramel tree, aged, mixed, barely scent. Here you go.
Nice. Yeah, that is the thing.
So, how... Just don't worry about it.
Don't even ask.
Who cares? Yeah, you can grab stuff. I figured as much. You can drink stuff?
Indeed. I have the same system that them do.
Can I ask you something? Miss?
Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. Yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything.
Okay, Taylor.
You have to be the first I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor.
Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? Goodness, I need some water. Give me just a second. Been definitely doing some bulk recordings. It's definitely taken a little bit of a toll, but I need to get some backstock. But here we are. I'm still having a lot of fun though. So you're just gonna have to bear with me.
I'm not sure. Oh, I am sure I'm not the hologram. Of that I am sure. Yup, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar.
So, how? Why?
What does my handsomeness make you speechless?
You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts.
Fear not, for I have speech prepared for these situations.
A speech?
You are seeing one of the 5 great living bottle of brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer.
I'm guessing you're not prepared after being asked the same question so many times, huh? Oh, I guess you prepared that after being asked so many times. Oh, goodness. Speaking of brain in a jar, mine is for a ride. Jesus. It's the first batch in a day's recording. I'm a little slow. I'm a little rusty. We'll get there.
Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one?
Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though?
Oh, I'm around here, actually. From here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time.
Have you come here before?
Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name?
It's Jill.
Jill, that's actually a really cute name.
Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today with all the commotion and all?
It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me.
You're awfully energetic, you know that?
Sorry, does that bother you?
No, not at all. I just figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy.
While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. The new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I could ever before. Plus, I am doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy?
I wonder.
Do you wanna make me happy, Jill?
Depends on what it is. This guy's giving me the creeps. You're a creeper.
Don't worry, just give me a beer.
Alright, then yeah, I'll make you happy. Don't say that! Don't ever say that back to somebody. This brain's a creep. It's not just because they're a brain. They're just a creep. We're all mixed. Okay, there you go. Here, a beer. Nah, yes, no matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting though, just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you uploaded your brain, you'd still be here. I thought about that too. Do you think that you in a cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything, like waking up someplace else on? So on. Ah, that's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilim. One of the brains being used in such an experiment, actually, they can make a functional Lilim. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though. Just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around in an exposed in a jar? I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you first saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was attached to my body. Oh my goodness. The congestion's getting up to me. Later in my life, that was almost literal. Oh my god, I clicked out of the window. Hopefully it didn't just break everything. You know what the downside to this body is. I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry about that. Why though? A Lilim can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to produce this input speed on their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of being a brain in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Sounds like a dying curse. Goodness, you're right. Hey, Jill. Oh, Alma. Oh, just Alma. There's no courtesy one would expect from a plebeian bar staff. Oh, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get for you? Besides a water for myself, you say? Desperately needed. Here we are. Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. What? You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Oh my god, I hate this guy. So sorry, you don't seem to be talking disembodied brains every day.
I mean, I did work a summer in a little maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. No, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic, and I have at least one face. No, I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding, it'd make me happy to make you happy. Buying a drink, does that bother you?
Bro, take no for an answer. Stop being creepy.
I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have to have a problem with that. Awesome, I will pay for your next drink then.
What will you have?
I'll have a cobalt velvet.
And you, Taylor?
I'm fine, actually.
You're gonna have a drink?
Oh, you're gonna have me drink alone? I don't wanna drink that much.
Okay then. Let's make Cobalt Velvet straight from Taylor to Alma. By name C. Cobalt Velvet. 1, 2, 3, and 5 of these. Dang. On the rocks and mixed. It's like champagne served on a cup that had a bit of cola left. Lovely, classy, burning. I think I would like this a lot, actually. Oh, that glass. Your drink?
Hope you enjoy it. You know, you'd be a lot nicer to me in these past minutes than the last 3 guys I've been in the last 3 years.
That was a slur of a sentence. Are you sure you're not drunk already?
Judging by the way you two talk, I'm guessing you have been a client here for some while now. Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right.
Really, would one think it's been longer? It feels like it's been longer.
Shut up. You love me and you know it.
So, you just started coming here and that was it?
Well, the first time I came here was the other guy. Speaking of which, where's Pablo?
Gillian.
Archimedes?
I don't know, adventuring or something?
Anyways, the other guy that served me the first time I came here, nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry, we click.
We click, she says.
The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is kind of sad, though.
It's always good to see nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies all alone. See ya.
Bye.
Please come again. Don't come again. I hate that guy. Jesus, get out. Anyway, take no and get out.
That Taylor sure was nice.
Sure. And a bit weird. Definitely. Apparently one of 5 being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard about Zen before. I can't hardly believe I've actually met one.
Say, Alma, just how many people are there in your family? Just curious.
Well, aside from my mom and dad, we are 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters of the alphabet.
Oh, so you're the eldest one?
No, I'm actually the middle child.
Kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A?
Don't think about it too much. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta is the oldest one, and there's Dana just before me. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Billy. And, excuse me, I'm sorry, the youngest one is Renato.
You've never been alone, I'm guessing?
Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we're never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Dana and Carlotta had already been moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's going on with them.
Do you live with them?
No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention, I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second oldest sister, Dana.
Diana? Diana?
She's separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She's left her kid with her husband's parents, and I pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that.
Damn.
Dana's life has been always messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. But she didn't think about that when she married a guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she'd only known for like 3 months.
You should take your own advice.
Hey, I'd never marry someone who I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was one time it almost happened, but I blamed the damn stadium kiss cam.
Kiss cam?
I was going out with a guy. My little sister introduced me. Seems her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times. He invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later came the kiss cam focused on us. Instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted.
Huh? So I take it you rejected him in the stadium? On the fucking kiss cam?
We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants in the old sex wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea.
That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex.
Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. If I could read. I've not seen more convoluted plots over the years.
I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else?
What's that bottle?
Some bottle of absinthe I found at home. It's unlabeled, so it's not that valuable.
You know how to serve it?
I'd usually need some kind of spoon to do a perch, a cube of sugar, but the station does all that for me. Do you want some absinthe then? She would be the type, for sure.
Sure, I'd like to try it.
Let's see. Let's go into the bottled drinks tabs. You green fairy, okay. And drag it to the shaker before mixing. Okay, absinthe. Careful, it's a strong drink.
I'll tell you if it's a strong one or not. And indeed it is. Holy shit.
Are you okay?
I would be fine. I've had worse in college.
What did you do in college, by the way?
Jaeger bombs, giant taco pizzas, a cute student teacher.
We all did a cute student teacher at some point in college. I'm talking about studies, woman. No, we haven't. God. What is this? Anyway, I know.
I know. I'm a computer engineering dropout.
Dropout?
I was getting fed up with the whole make programs for other people thing.
I see.
Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions.
About what?
What kind of family is your family?
Well, I'm an only child. My mom and my dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful.
Oh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something?
I just played the violin until I was around 16, I think.
What made you stop?
I don't know. I just kind of said that's it and just one day stopped.
What about cousins or the rest of your family?
I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them, and most of my mom's family live in France to boot.
So your mom's French?
Yep.
Can you speak French?
Mon ayo eroglise. I cannot say that word. Mon eroglisieux est bien d'anglais.
Oh, what does that mean?
Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. Okay. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd.
You're kinda lucky, you know. All my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high.
But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly.
Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting?
I'm wondering if your family has never made a fuss about you being a hacker.
Hacker makes it sound so exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist.
Please don't. Ever. That sounded like somebody would say to make a bartender sound sophisticated. It's very true. It's a joke.
I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a securities consultant. People want me to find flaws in their security systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it in Glitch City or anywhere else in the world. They need security, I'm their woman.
I've been told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary, though.
That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal, when it's actually an honest job.
Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone?
A mostly honest job, sheesh.
What made you become a hacker, by the way?
I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started to feel kind of samey. So, when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like a kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in the breaching of net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything.
What song is that? Umemoto. Okay, because it has a loud crack in it. And it's startling me.
So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle that makes it harder. I help make harder at that.
Huh, I didn't think about it that way.
It's less actiony than what the movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling.
Will you have anything else?
Give me something non-alcoholic. I want to play it safe with the whole absinthe thing.
Without alcohol, simple enough. Let's start with at the top. Let's see. Okay, this one. You know what? I think this one would be something. 3, 1, 2, 3, all blended. Okay. 1. Okay, just say Bleedy Jing right there. There you go.
I hope you haven't spiced things up in this one.
Alma, please.
Say, Jill, what was the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right?
Well, people have the right not to give me the money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills.
Oh, I see.
You have to make an effort to pay your bills?
No.
You have no idea how much I hate you right now.
Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and pills. Maybe maintenance in my hands and a new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you had trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates.
I don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in that got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache.
You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know.
I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come?
Are you inviting me to the back of your bar? You should invite me to dinner first.
Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break.
Fine, let's go.
I don't know why she's getting a little robot-y, but it's fine.
Let's go.
Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in.
Sure, sure.
Lovely. Oh god. Perfect time for a break. I definitely need a beverage. Save. Over to... Let's save here. Go back home. They love throwing the characters that have similar vocal tones together. And it fucks me up. Cold, 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 cold. Okay. It was this one that I liked. But let's try... Let's see... there's a lot of these. God damn. Let's do... Do we have Synthestitch? We already do. Okay. Oh god. There was one I was gonna put on here. Just throw it on. Sure. We'll go with that.
It sure is chilly out there.
It's kind of refreshing.
The hobo out there seems like a nice guy.
Billy Vine? Oh, yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently, he got into some illegal trouble, and that's why he's like that.
Really?
He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though.
I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually.
Really?
It's a bit complicated, though.
Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with him, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him.
Hey!
Oh god. The mood.
Some service here!
I'm here, please don't scream.
Oh, were you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff are you doing?
Just talking.
Is that what they call it these days?
What do you want?
Something soft, something sweet, no alcohol, please.
Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from the vending machine?
But I like you.
I don't want to be too loud. I love her little crying sprite though, she's so cute, and I fucking love her hair.
You just like my presents just so much.
Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say. Okay. Sweet and non-alcoholic. By type. Sweet? Okay. 1, 2, 1. Sweet, light, fruity. 1, 2, 1 powder. Optional and mixed. There you go. Like you asked.
See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're a Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that some good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola.
Lawrence?
A friend of mine, he's a vending machine.
Oh.
Oh, but how impolite of me. I am lovely. And my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure is all mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep, why?
Nothing, I guess. I've heard about you before.
Oh, really? What kind of stuff? Tell me.
Mostly about your, luckiness.
And here I was thinking it was because I was a sex worker.
And so much for trying to be subtle.
Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it.
Isn't it dangerous?
I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma?
I'm a hacker.
Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account that says hacking, right?
No, of course not.
I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. You just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen?
No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it.
We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb right up a grown man's ass.
Oh my god.
It was a success.
Okay then. Let me try explaining in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve some information from a company's database.
Okay.
First, I do some research on the target, OS servers, and then the information is stored and all that. There've been a couple occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working from behind proxies, websites, and then through other more vulnerable computers that I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through this basic protocols and try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself.
I see.
Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve the user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need.
How do you do that?
Well, there's a couple ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use the information some already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow.
Buff? What happens next? What happens next?
I create a backdoor into the system before leaving and covering my tracks.
I can't. I can't handle it anymore.
She has a little heart in her mouth.
Oh, but hack me like you never hacked anything before. Make me buffer overflow, create a backdoor, and escalate your user privileges. Find this the cause of my security.
She's getting a little too amped up.
Sorry, I got carried away.
No shit, what happened?
Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook? But they make it sound like they're having sex instead?
Suggestive scenes, yeah.
Oh well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me.
Really?
I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload into networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions of horny little unexplained market.
I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride?
Yep, my brother-in-law came to look up for me.
Is it alright to ask that from him?
It's okay, I've known him since preschool.
It's just happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, do you need a ride?
Can you drop me? By 3rd Street?
Sure, it's on the way.
Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey.
Later, Joe. Take care. Oh my god. She definitely has such a potty mouth, but that is great. The street seems so noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Oh my god, what voice do I give you? You remind me of Otho from Beetlejuice. Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly, an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of a suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone, from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie, can sit to kill their insides. Truly, a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What do you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just be sure 17 is about a drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17? What the hell does that mean? Is it 17 ingredients? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 10, duh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My brain cannot do this with the little numbers first. Okay, we've got 8, 9, 10, 6, 7. 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 8, 7. Am I even on the right track here? That's like, most of these are like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 18. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So is this 17? 10, 16. That's 18. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. God damn it. I thought it was one of these two. Maybe it's a Brandini. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4. 3, 4. 2, 4, 5. 7, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 5. That's 20. That was the only other thing I could think of. Is it 2? Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20 if I do 2 of these. Are they a smug asshole? 17. Is this what they want? It's number 17. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I accidentally did that too much. It does say sour cream is strong. This drink does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianist Union or its associates. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3 on the rocks, mixed, barely because they're being pretentious. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink, and if I thought it was, and I think it isn't. Oh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, mister? I am Armangio. Virgilio Armangio. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for another worldly experience. I was passing by and thought this place is called Valhalla. Saw that this place was called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of the resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall, full of never-ending bouquet banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines in the corner. No. You're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I am giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people, and I wanted... oh my god, they're just gonna be so hoity-toity by the time we're done. I wanted to see drunk people, and I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to be seeing the bar in the decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Well, not that I'm very surprised given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch. That much is true. Making a ruckus and coming down on each other. But that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own.
That's not true.
I'm not a zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Give me an example. Not a zoologist, bartender.
Hamsters, lions, dogs, cats, birds, mice. Do you want me to go on? Like I said, I don't know the exact details, but I just know that isn't right. If memory serves, once a lion takes over a pride... Exactly! This is why I said that. Every cub born from the other lion is killed, actually eaten. Male lions will eat rival cubs nonchalantly.
Takes over a pride. You can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist, bartender. I'm gonna take a bat and get this person out of here. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means?
The atomic number of chlorine?
No. And Chloe is a name, not a number, you know?
I said chlorine! The group where halogens are in the periodic table?
Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table.
I give up. Me too.
17 is us.
Eh?
Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That is the number on the whole foundation of you and me.
It's 23, actually.
What is?
Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Alice Rabbit! Something far more interesting.
Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea.
Primal? You want anything else?
I'd like a single plum floating in perfume, served in a man's hat.
Okay. What is going on with these people? What the fuck? A plum floating in a perfume. Son of a bitch. It's one of these. Right? Then we mix, and then stop. Okay. Plum fume. There you go.
Ah, you didn't. Wait. You did.
Enjoy?
I will. I'll drink this, perfume.
You don't really have to.
Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender. Have you ever thought about death?
How?
What if we're already dead, both of us?
What?
What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we're not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point was just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in this room?
Bro, we're probably just all brains in a jar receiving electric impulses to persuade what we're actually thinking about, but that doesn't change anything. I can't do anything about it. So fucking what? It changes nothing. Anyway. I could totally punch you to make you feel reality. Exactly, me too. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters.
Exactly. Because it doesn't fucking matter. Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts and open your mind to things beyond your reach. Okay, so you're following a pyramid scheme then. Okay, I get it. You're just really dumb. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The Habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. Well, you're on your own. Enjoy, bartender. Enjoy New World Order.
What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems.
Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window.
Be careful.
I see a lot of flashes in the distance, most likely gunshots.
Jill, come here a sec.
What? About 5 GB of reports have been proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released by the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using the weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counterterrorism forces from the neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration on Zaibatsu Wars, the CEO of the subject, but until then, things are ugly outside, in and outside of that bank, it seems.
I recommend you stay here for the night. It's too dangerous to think about going outside.
What if they break in?
They won't. Even then, the bar is quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus.
Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight.
I'll get you the spare mattress I have, if you don't mind sleeping in my office.
No, I guess it's fine.
Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zenkantu on hand just in case.
The metal bat with nails?
They're nothing I can't bash.
Say, Gil, 4? Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Holy shit! Sleep tight, I'll protect you! Ah! That's great. I made 2 mistakes! How? Eat my ass. I'm so mad. No. No, 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 no. Save. 3. No, 2. We'll go to 3. We're on break, day 6? Dang. I'll do this like I did again. In fact, I'm just gonna do this so I don't see any of this crap again. Okay, we're on here. Okay. That was scary. What the hell is going on over here?
Rise and shine.
I don't know if this... Are we going back to our house? We'll see. Hold on. Good morning.
It's 11 a.m. though.
That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside?
Still noisy, but the voices have been deployed to take care of most of them, and not at the least.
How so?
Zaibatsu Corps' president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed and quickly have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of the White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow.
You make it sound like God suddenly just put everything in place.
Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out there, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There seems to be a lot of civilian force lynching any White Knights they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too.
I wonder if Say is okay. Should we be worried about Gil?
That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say, safer where he is even than here.
I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today?
Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off.
Oh, okay.
Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment?
Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that.
Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go.
Oh my god, we get to go to our apartment with Boss? Alone?
We'll grab something for lunch on the way.
Sounds good. And here we are. Home sweet home, thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit?
Hmm?
Yeah, grab a beer and chill out for a bit, mostly to thank you for helping me.
Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
What worries me is a bit that beer always leads to something else.
To more beer?
I was going to say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here.
Come on in then.
Excuse me?
Want one? I'm offering her a cigarette.
Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though. Smoke if you wanna.
Thanks.
Say, how is the chilly weather treating you?
It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh, right. Boss, you're not very good with the cold, are you?
You know it.
You didn't bring your jacket here either.
Yeah, I left it at home when I was going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold, and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar.
Would you like a sweater or something?
Oh, don't mind me.
I insist. I have this hoodie from so long time ago. It was way too big for me.
Why buy it then?
It was dirt cheap.
Right. Wait, but where did you get this one?
I don't know. Some flea market ages ago. Why?
Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago.
What happened to it?
Too much use. Just ripped.
I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway.
We'll see.
Come to think of it, how old are you, boss?
I am eternally 17.
Fair enough. 17 plus how much?
17 plus. I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew.
Okay. Let me go change into something more comfortable.
Take your time.
Oh my god, the cat! The cat!
Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring at my general direction.
Oh, that's just he's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He is staring absolute daggers at boss. He'll warm up quickly though, just give him some time.
He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat. They usually have green.
Yeah, kind of weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that just because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss?
Back at home, we had a bear.
A bear? What?
Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog.
Right. Huh?
This picture isn't something you see every day.
Me, what? Me taking such a sappy pic?
No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these?
That's The one on the right is Lenora, my ex-girlfriend, and the one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister.
Huh? Is this pic recent or?
Actually, that's one from 3 to 4 years ago.
You look exactly the same.
I'm only 27. What did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought I was recent.
Oh, I thought I was recent because you usually don't see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone printed on a framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex.
Let's just say everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house and breaking a couple things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away and haven't said a word since.
Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. You look so happy in the pic. Why have her out like this then?
I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me about missing having the warmth of someone pressed against your side. Bruh, she is old news. Fucking get this picture out of here. Move on. You have this baddie right here in your house right now, and you're just fucking displaying pictures of your exes. Get the fucking... It's better that it happened that way. Fucking move on. Don't lament. There are 8 billion people on this planet. You'll be fine. Being alone is okay. Enjoy your own company. Christ. Anyway, using them as a pillow and mixing your perfume with theirs, putting their head in your chest and listening to their breathing as they pet your head, dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know. Felt nostalgic, then miserable.
I'll just put this away.
I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. It'd be a mess. I'd be a mess.
It's never too late to apologize, Jill.
Maybe.
What's that on the table?
Oh.
Looks like an invite.
It's nothing. Oh, please give that to me.
Oh. Alright. I saw nothing. Don't worry.
Anyway, let's grab some beers.
Guide me.
Oh, look how cute we both look.
Damn, you have lots of beer.
Beers so far, cans left. Well, the BTC gave me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any
difference between the drinks in the bar and these?
The drinks at the bar are a lot more addictive, flavorful, and stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one is more of a Pilsner.
In English, please.
This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor.
I don't know. It doesn't taste lighter to me. Is this one made with that, what was the name of that base liquid you used at the bar again?
Nutriogenic dichometrical lidogonol, or NDL.
It was a supplement or something, right?
It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the Maiden Kiss polluted water supplies. Oh god. The effects of the pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for the use in bars.
And this one was made with it?
Let's see. Yup, here it is, right on the end. NDL and cornstarch.
Cornstarch?
It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaging drinks.
I see. I just realized something.
Huh.
You're a nerd, Jill.
Guilty as charged. There's my alcohol collection if you feel like getting anything else.
Those bottles over there?
I can't afford a fancy fridge or whatever for them, so I had to put them in plain sight. Taking a sip. I'm guessing if some authority on alcohol came in, he'd stab me for crimes against beverages or something. Anyway, many of them are still drinkable. I could get you some of the absinthe I brought to the bar if you want.
I'm not an Oscar Wilde kind of person, sadly. I'm more of a Theodore Roosevelt kind of girl. Based.
I have a teddy bear in my closet, but I don't think you can drink it.
Nah, that's not what I... wait, you do?
I'm not ashamed of the Dr. Fluff, but it just so happens that I have a cat. And I don't want the bear's fillings spilled all over the place.
Oh. Anyway, beer's fine. Don't worry.
Sip. If you say so.
Where did you get the collection from anyways?
Calling it a collection is too generous, I think. I got it from my grandpa. He made a will and the only thing stipulated was that I got them.
Oh, that's sweet.
I've already downed some of it over the years though. Half of them colored water instead of alcohol.
I guess you do need to be an expert or something to notice the difference.
Yeah, I'd make sure the water's the right color though. Bottom line, if you want to taste anything from it, let me know.
You're too kind. On a side note, it's surprising me you kept that poster of me in your room.
Drink.
And even more that you hung it in plain sight. But I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know?
Does it make you uncomfortable?
If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, then why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it, though.
Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I didn't really know. I thought it was funny, too. I guess if it looks like... I guess it's like if someone gave you, I don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although, no one comes around here anyway, so it's kind of pointless.
Sip. What? No steamy nights of passion?
Sip. Not since a year ago, I think. And I'd rather not talk about what happened then.
Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish the pain.
No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. An uncomfortable mess. A not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though.
That's what friends are for. Wait, did you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo trophy? Did you just call me a dildo face?
That's what friends are for. Sip. Hey, pause, be honest with me here.
About what?
Who's Gil exactly?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Who the fuck is he?
Oh, yeah, that. Well, I have a couple of ideas. I know for certain that Gil was in the Hong Kong riots, and that he took part in the anti-riot force before defecting. That should give me a clue as to who he is, but so far I've only found out about one such defector, and he didn't leave Hong Kong for at least 4 years. I also know for certain that Gil was in England and France during that time frame.
Oh, Gil was in England and France during that time frame, I see.
And it's always like that. When I think I have a clue to who he is, something else comes up and that contradicts the evidence. That guy is troublesome.
Sip. A bit, yeah. I wonder if Gil's alright, though.
You're worried about him?
You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot.
You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil, though. So much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him.
And third,
He absolutely hates bell pepper.
I'll take. He does?
I've seen him even reject food that hasn't been... I've even seen him...
Oh my god, let me start over. Oh my god, I smacked my microphone. Let me get a drink here. It's going on a little longer than it should because of this interlude, but that's fine.
I've seen him even reject food that's been in contact with it.
Man, what a baby. Is he allergic or something?
He is not.
Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy?
He showed up in the door of the bar.
You what?
Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion.
Right, the levitation potion incident, of course.
It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink and he said he didn't have any money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying.
Huh?
I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, and I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked like it totally different the next day.
Damn.
I tried and failed to find out anything about him, so I decided to take him at face value and I judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been loyal as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally.
What surprises me is that you took him in so easily.
I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily.
I see.
You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know.
How so?
Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name.
Alma?
I was gonna say Armitage.
She's a nice girl, you know.
I don't think she's young enough to be called girl.
She says the girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of family, she speaks with such love and her face just brightens up. It makes me kind of jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest.
You have bad relations with your family?
Not bad, but I'm not exactly close to anyone besides my mom and dad and my aunt. But back to Alma. I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's been so bent on finding the one. I can't help but want her to succeed.
Ah, I see. There's also that sex worker robot girl.
Oh yeah, Dorothy. Sip.
She intrigues me though. I've seen a lot of sex workers over the years, but she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes it with such childish excitement.
I've kind of noticed that too, but then again, Lilim can be weird.
You think?
Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of morality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in a collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it, depending on the circumstances. They might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions, like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must.
I didn't see it that way.
Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Lilim get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's meaningful or challenging in social interaction.
Interesting. The name Lilim is a bit weird, though.
Is it?
You'd expect it to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just the tip bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them R slur, and doll is like calling them fake.
Thanks for the advice. Sip.
That aside, do you know why they're called Lilim?
As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith? You mean one of the spawners of humanity? And the Lilim and Lilith's offspring are in Jewish folklore.
Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that.
It's not a big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud.
Try me.
Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne?
Not at all, but my little sisters were a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show.
Oh, back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything from dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that one of those shows got strapped literally everywhere.
I saw a couple episodes once. They were really nice.
It was beyond nice, and the show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. Is she a magical girl? She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because she invited enemies. And yet she still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid, but Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was pretty ambitious of a kid's show. Even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck.
Whoa, you got excited there.
That is the problem, back when I was obsessed with Jules. I sang songs, dressed like her, and I could even recite full chapters.
Something tells me you still can.
That's besides the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school, and what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the whole thing I did back then. Don't hold it against Jules, I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs.
Sounds rough.
You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I was worried about jerkasses singing the theme song of the show mocking me. Anyway, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively just react negatively. So, Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing silly in retrospect.
And yet it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable.
I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss?
When I was a toddler, I was the kind who always fight with the kids bigger than me.
I'm not surprised.
Then puberty happened. I became a Merriam-Webster's definition of shallow jerkwad. Around that time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better.
Fair enough.
So, Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa?
He was rough around the edges, the kind of guy that means well even if he says otherwise. He seems to have a soft spot for me, though. One moment he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little, and the next he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot and my mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him.
Can I ask how he died?
Not of old age. My dad says his last words were something like, "Fucking scientists created mannequins and they still can't let you upload your brain." Why the question?
I'm curious about you. Really curious. I just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know so little about you.
Oh. Sip.
What you tell me, though, seems like your grandpa's personality a bit rubbed off on you.
I seem to have heard that since I was a kid, actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have it in? Do you have in it?
Keep in mind, you're including this circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have friends. I have this friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris.
The one you called for the helmet thing?
That one. She's managing the BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly.
She's managing a bar too?
I got the idea from her, actually.
Oh.
It's called N1RV, and an A if you must. Thought this city was dangerous.
I think.
You should see the people she has to deal with there. Iris ain't nothing to fuck with.
Sip. Anne means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there?
I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved to the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened an IRV and a B in the hotel instead.
Weird decision.
I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to that hotel.
I'm hiccuping like crazy, God.
So that bar was her woman cave.
Woman cave. Just needed some water, okay?
Aside from that, let's see, friends. I guess there's also my little sister. That's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force.
Oh my goodness, this is going on for a while. I was expecting a little interlude, not like this crazy ass 30-40 minute escapade.
Good old Lexi. She should give her a call sometime.
Wait, you're in what now? In the what? Oh, I see. The police force.
I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent the short of time collaborating with the police force. I've become a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot.
Corporate what?
I still see my face on some of the websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you and Gil, Sis, Iris, Lexi, there's a lot of people that I don't want to see in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you?
I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. Sip. But it felt more like going out was a pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friends since moving here is Alma and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but the cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know, he's a cat.
Hey, a cat's fine too, you know.
Hey boss, what will you do when the bar closes?
I don't know. Maybe I'll drink with my friend's offer. Maybe I'll take my friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping things there. Or maybe traveling for a while.
I see.
No, but don't worry, bureaucracy's slow as fucks. They won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can.
Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in?
I have a bone to pick with that guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have some pleasant to look forward to.
You're sending me to someone you have problems with?
If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him.
Sip. Well, he's
actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrelated matter.
I'll trust you on that then.
Don't worry, maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something.
We'll see.
I tell you what, when the bar closes, let's both take a vacation, go on a trip, that'll clear your mind a bit.
Maybe. Oh! I want to go on a vacation with Boss. As we overlook the beautiful city. Oh, is it snowing? Isn't it September? Oh, we're on chapter 2. America. I see. Electricity bill was be sent. Oh my god! I need $8,000 for my fucking electricity bill on the 30th. Oh man, how much is this Dharma? $450. Okay, Jill, be quiet. Oh, I need to save. The interlude was really cute though. I just did not think it was going to be too long. That's okay. Yeah. I'll just do this. So we've saved, we've bought our Dharma, we've got everything, we had a great night with Boss. But I think it is about time to wrap this one up because this has gone on way too long. And thank you all for joining me with this one today. I had a lot of fun amongst this and having those cute little moments. So hopefully you did too. And hopefully I see you in the next one. Bye guys!